Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today this is the launch of Zach's fly fishing reviews. So we're changing from the football and turning to my next best sport, which is fly fishing. And we are starting here at Blackwool Farm Trout Fishery. Came about 10 years ago and I was not very experienced in fly fishing and didn't have much luck. But this morning we spent the fishing on the bottom lake and we've had a few chases but nothing yet. So I'm going to keep on going, and in a minute I'm going to show you the transfer of the fish that they're restocking the ponds. And as you can see over to the left, this is the first lake at the top. And you can see all of the wildlife around here with the musky ducks and the cool ducks. And then just through that gap down there, you can see the bottom lake, which has got the bigger fish and double figure fish in. What is going on now is the local farm where they buy their fish from is restocking the ponds. And that may be because they've had a good season of people coming down and catching fish, so they need to stock it back up. And the vary of the sizes can be from anything of which people have caught. So some people may have caught the £3, which that starts from £3 and upwards in this lake, and it could be some double figure fish. And I can tell you now, there are some cracking fish that they're stocking this pond with. Later on, I caught an £8 fish, and that went on my ticket at the end of the day, and that is what they will be stocking in the next round. When these guys restock the ponds, sometimes the fish haven't got the oxygen that they need at the moment in their gills, so that's why you can see some of them upside down now. But I promise you that all the fish swam away healthy and fine, and the ones that took longer than the others, the gamekeeper came down and made sure that all of them are right. And that is the quality that you get at this farm that some farms don't have. Once the two lakes had finished being stocked, I got a quick moment to catch up with the gamekeeper and ask him a few questions on how life is like being a gamekeeper at Blackwool Farm.
Dabbling in gamekeeping and that way of life since I was about 21. When I went my other half, she had horses which were kept on the farm of 1,000 acres. Slowly but surely I got interested in that way of life, and I'm now continuing that with my 3 young boys, as I think it's a dying way of life, and I honestly believe that it's something that they should experience to give them the choice in as they grow up. The best thing about gamekeeping for me personally is the outdoors, the countryside, and some of the sights you get to see, and also the fact that I can enjoy it with my children as much as possible and involve them, because I believe it's very important to inject young blood into all those sorts of sports, and I just love it. I love the outdoors. Like I say, the sights you see, some of the sights you get to see, you don't get to see anywhere else. You couldn't even pay for them. You know, sometimes when you beat through the woods and you see the stoat shoot across, owls flying through the woods silently, there's no end of the things that you see. Like I say, really you can't pay for that, you have to be out there to experience it. The stocking of the pond depends upon obviously the number of fish coming out. There's a record kept of fish going in and fish coming out, so we don't stock it on a regular basis. It's stocked as and when the numbers require it. We stock brown trout, rainbow trout and blue trout only. We don't stock any other types of fish apart from trout. Top lake is stocked from £1.50, and the current record is £11 6 ounces, and the bottom lake is stocked from £3 upwards, and the current record is £26.9. This time for fly fishing is winter time, cold crisp day, clear, without an easterly wind, as most of the fly fish know, it's bees from the east. And here we tend to have best fishing on blue flash damsels, montanas, using floating and intermediate line. Here there's a vast majority of wildlife. We've got everything from the ducks, which we feed in the morning, that we have. We've got the pheasants here as well, deer, foxes, stoats, weasels, sparrowhawks. We've actually got a barn owl, lives in a box in one of the barns, he's a regular visitor. Shrews, mice, moles. I do a bit of mole trapping here, which I thoroughly enjoy. It's a good bit of fun, something else a bit different. Rabbits, all sorts really. Pretty lucky, I have to say.
Hi guys, so it's been quite a long time here today. I had one and I lost it earlier, so I really needed to get this fish, and it was just down there in the margins on the edge with an orange nymph type of fly, which you can see there in the sun there, just a bead, so I had to make sure I could get down deep quickly. And so basically I dropped it and two of these trout were competing for it, and I saw at the front of its mouth that little white spot. I saw that close on it, so I had to strike, and it turned out to end in this. So yeah, it's been a good day on this lake, and now we're going to go up to the top lake and try that out, and then at the end of the day I'll confirm everything, like the sizes and stuff. So.
Before we end this video, I just want to say a massive thank you to Celeste and her team at Blackwool Farm for making this day possible. If you're new to the sport, or you know a lot about fly fishing, this is a fishery for you. The bottom lake has all the bigger fish in, and that gives you every chance of getting that elusive double figure fish that every fly fisherman wants to catch. I nearly got the double figure. I got £8, which was a personal best for me, and this fishery overall is very good and value for money, so I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to go for a good day out of fly fishing.